Okay. I'll be going over how to headshot consistently with drone. So, first off, you want to understand like when you've gotten a headshot. All right. And the easiest way to tell if you headshot somebody is that you see that red little hit marker that happens. Yeah, that's a headshot. All right. So once you know you have gotten that, there is a 5 to 6 second window, probably 4 seconds, where you can decapitate them basically, or their HP or the HP of their head, like their limb, their head, it will have regen, so like you won't be able to headshot them or decapitate them. So the easiest way to decap with rune is of course hitting the sprint and the M1. That's the easiest way to decap. All right, because it does. I think heads have around 70 or 80 HP, so it does like the perfect damage. All right, that should do. Yeah, it does probably around the same damage as that. So, how to the sprint is pretty easy to like get down. You want to be standing on the right side of them, or like the right side for you. You want to be like standing over there. All right, that like this is if they're just in front of you or whatever, you know. Boom, that's it. All right, it's pretty easy to get this consistently. All right, you can like the weapon comes out on the left side, so you just gotta understand that. You know, it doesn't take like you don't gotta be smart. Now for the M1, it's a bit different. You want to be looking. So when you M1, it starts like high on the left, like at the beginning. It starts high, so you just want to be looking. See, I headshot him. You just want to be looking away, kind of. Of course, you can maybe look up. Boom. It usually headshots. It's pretty consistent. All right, you don't have to really worry about it because there's a better way to even hit headshots. Of course, there's a better way. All right, distance matters, of course, but there is actually a better way to go for headshots, and that is the best way, in my opinion, for headshots now is to use the animation skip on the sprint into a jump attack. So it'll look like this, like that. Like you do that. That is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to go for headshots. Like it's been working so well for me lately, so it's pretty consistent too. And it's also got like that surprise element to it, in my opinion. Like it's pretty sneaky. But of course, it's kind of hard to get good at, you know, because the aiming is not really that easy. I ain't gonna lie. Especially since they're usually moving, but sometimes, you know, you can aim it. All right, even if they roll, you can wait a bit. But yeah, it's fine. It works. All right, and next, of course, is the this. And even if you miss it or whatever, I have a clip of it, but even if you do this, alright, you roll away, you can do something like this to even hit a headshot. Alright, there's a lot of things you can do. Of course, it starts with the jump attack. You should probably learn this. Like, if you don't know how to jump attack, man, like, just learn it. It's really easy. Just look at the keyboard overlay. Alright, it's slide, jump, and one at the same time. Super easy. Alright. That's really it. This is for rune, of course. You can probably like take this and apply it to another weapon, maybe. Probably, you know, learn something with it. Figure something out yourself. Yoru is like Yoru starts like you can headshot people like while inside of them, kinda, because of how Yoru works. Dragon Slayer is like it's actually not that easy, but like if you just gotta understand the weapon. Like with Dragon Slayer, you kinda can like jump inside people and headshot them with the M1. That usually works. Bludgeon. Kind of want to just go over it like quickly, but like it's you kind of want to be pulling back or whatever and M1ing. Don't sprint, but yeah, you want to be pulling back in M1 because that can usually like it usually brings your weapon up a bit when you pull back after M1ing. especially when you turn away, it brings it up a bit, so it's pretty easy to headshot with bludgeon. It only takes 2, of course. Every heavy weapon only takes 2 headshots, either from a sprint or a M1 to kill. And I think that's really it. I just wanted to go over this really quick.